Have you ever wondered what is it that makes a person appealing, magnetic, successful, or just literally what is it that is causing this urge in you to say, I want to fuck you, I want to have kids with you, I want to buy from you everything you have? You know, that kind of feeling. Well, I've been asking this question for the last couple of years, to be precise, 7, and I haven't looked like this or I haven't been this courageous ever in my life. And I'm gonna tell you that being spiritual is actually finding this sexual energy in you to surrender to it, to die within it, and to let it literally build your life from scratch. Okay, hello everybody. My name is Apollo. Yes, this is my real name. And I fucking wanna share with you what I no longer can hold inside, and I want you to look in the mirror one day, or maybe it's gonna be right after this podcast, and like accept all the flaws, accept all the fucking like whatever it is that you were not accepting in you, and to move on, to love the fuck out of it, to get this sensation within you that God has got my back, that I know and I own who I am. I embody that success, that dream that I want to dream. And I don't care what stage of your life you are in right now, whether you are depressed or you're suffering from terrific anxiety, or maybe you're successful already as fuck but unhappy, it does not matter, because that sexual energy that I'm talking about is the life force within you. That is your connection to the unified field, to God itself. And I want to pinpoint that God is not somewhere there. It is right here. It is in the look, it is in this stare that you are having when you're looking in the mirror, because you are not separate from God. You're not separate from your divine nature. And if you've been playing as I was for like many years, for like a lifetime, in a game of I don't know who I am. I am depressed. I am lost. I am a loser. Or I don't know, whatever it is. Like, I promise you, if you stick to this podcast, you're gonna feel fucking inspired and good about yourself. Because that's the only thing that is true in this life that is creating more life. Okay, let's ask ourselves this question: what does it mean to be joyful? Okay, you would ask me like, I don't like, what is this, what does it have to do with my life? Joy, it's just an emotion. Fuck no, it's not just an emotion. And I'm not being like dramatic right now. This is who I am. Like, as you see me now, I haven't like prepared for this podcast. I mean I've been preparing for it for like last 4 months straight, because I was fucking depressed. I was playing this game of life. I don't know what inspires me. And today it finally hit me. It hit me what I was depriving myself of in order to feel actually confident in being me. Because being authentic to who you truly are is the most spiritual and thus successful thing that you can possibly do and be. Why? Because there is this amazing, unlimited force of life. You can call it God, the universe, sexual energy, whatever. It has been creating worlds all the fucking time. And now me and you in this lifetime we're connecting here on this podcast, and you know what has brought you here? Your spirit, this driving force, this sexual energy, this authenticity has brought you here because I've reunited to some extent to this energy, and I want to deliver this to you. I want to inspire you to say fuck you to all the thoughts in your head that make you shrink, that make you suffer. Because if you're not happy in your life in any area, I don't care what that is, money or a relationship or your body, your health, whatever, if you are suffering there, if you're not happy, it only means that this area holds so much potential for your life force to be activated, to be spreaded, and to be acknowledged. And I'm gonna tell you, like, the worst days, the worst periods in your life, in your state of being, are the gateways to who you are. And I don't want it to sound cliche because like whatever is made like super clear and like structural and solid, you know, in terms of like concepts, it's not alive. There is no force there whatsoever. For example, have you thought that I'm gonna like stand like this? I'm gonna check if it's recorded. It is. It's good. You didn't expect me to stand up, right? And you wouldn't expect me to do this. What do you feel when I start to touch myself? Do you judge me? Do you take a look at this? Or you're like, where is your attention right now? Am I triggering you? Am I triggering you or not? Or maybe you're just admiring me. Or maybe you're envying me. Or maybe you're like, oh, what the fuck? Maybe you're judging me. I don't care what your reaction is. What I care is that you take a look within my soul now. I'm being transparent. I'm having a fucking like identity crisis in this period of time in my life so that I can reconnect with this energy that makes me feel alive. And I want you to just feel. Don't think. Don't try to understand your way into your authenticity, because God is not in your thinking mind. It's not in the logic. Sexual energy is impossible to grasp. It's impossible to limit. Like wild nature, can you somehow put the frame on it? No, you can't. Oh my god, I'm gonna give you now a real life example. It's gonna like fucking blow your mind. And this woman who this example is about, you're gonna watch it, I know, so you listen closely. So, yesterday, I received a message on Instagram from an unknown woman who is fucking fabulous. Like, she looks like a goddess, like a really like goddess from fairy tale. And she complimented me on my sexual energy on the picture, and I was like, wow. Today I replied to her, and then she wrote me a message that she told me that some time ago she watched my podcast about sex. It was recorded in another language, in Russian, and that it inspired her to do some stuff. And then she's telling me her story, her life story, and like, you remember I told you she's fucking beautiful. Like, when you look at her, you want to live again, you know, because like God has made her pure beauty. Like, and beauty and sexual energy, it's something that you cannot limit, you remember? There is no limit to your beauty. Anyway, and she's telling me that she's dreaming to be an actress and that she's moved from one country to another, and that is her dream to be an actress, but now she's married to a man who doesn't make her happy. And P.S. I strongly believe that our partners has no responsibility whatsoever to make us happy. It's our responsibility. Anyway, but she just can't feel herself as she is with him. You know, there are people who limit us. So she has chosen a man who's paying for her life and abandoned her own nature. Like, she's unhappy. She is unhappy. Can she be happy with him? Probably yes, but I don't know why I'm telling you this in this podcast. Then she wrote me, you know, the very reason why I watched the podcast because you were talking about the orgasms in there, and she confessed that she does not have any pleasure with her partner. And that's why I am telling you this. So, what I realized in my life, and this is like my experience, and this is really important because this is not theoretical knowledge that I'm going to share with you. Joy is something that is given from the divine. The mind, the programmed thinking, your thoughts of who you are will never ever bring you joy, because real joy, that is an elevated emotion, that is a very high frequency that you can sustain only when you are connected to your true essence, to your true nature, which is the sexual energy, divine energy. So if you're not feeling any joy in your life, at work, in any area, right, you are disconnected from your own nature. The question that I want you to ask right now yourself is like, do I want to carry on choosing something that is limiting me? Or do I want to unleash my true potential, unleash whatever is waiting for me to be met, and to receive tremendous amount of joy from the heaven, from the divine, actually from deep within you, and to realize it to the world, to create art, to be an actress, to I don't know what the fuck you want in your life. It's not really about the responsibility. Like, I've heard so many words like of wisdom of other people that you gotta take responsibility for your life and blah blah blah. Fuck no, it's not about it. When you're connected to who you truly are, there is no such thing as not being responsible, because you are driven, you are passionate, you're mission driven to create life, to express life, because it just flows out of you. And the question that you've just asked yourself, what do I choose? And what I really want you here to land upon within you. And here comes the responsible acknowledgement of what's up. Like, do you? I'm curious if I can do it like this. I don't know. I don't know. Please, just relax. I'm not gonna judge you. Look at me. Like, nothing about me can give you a glimpse of judgment. In my field right now, like in this podcast, in my presence, can you acknowledge with deep honesty within you, with intention to liberate from this bullshit of programming? Can you acknowledge that it is your choice, consistent, to be limited, to stay in that limit? I don't care why. We don't need to go there now. It's not about it. It's way more profound than that. If you admit right now that you are the one, the most powerful creator in your life, that has been choosing something that was causing you distress, disease, depression, anxiety, whatever, without blame, just taking responsibility. There are reasons in your subconscious why, but we don't need to look at them. That's not the way to go in this life. I've tried this. I've tried it for like 6 years straight to look within why is I would like limit myself and not choose myself and blah 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 instead of actually choosing. So now you've constructed this moment so that you could make a different choice within you. You don't need to tell me, you don't need to tell anybody that you've made this choice, but the world will reflect you choosing differently. If you acknowledge now that you were unhappy, that you were not true to who you truly are, and we all know when we are not authentic, when we're not connected. Our emotions tell us. So if you did acknowledge it now, just be as raw, as vulnerable, as honest, as pure as possible, and say this not to God, not to the divine, to you. That you and your true potential, your true essence matters to you. There's nobody else here. You don't need to prove anybody that you're magnificent or great. The greatness and extraordinary and sexual energy is not about proving or playing games with others. It's about creating from this raw place of owning who you truly are. This podcast is not about the different games of mind. It is pure connection to that divine within you. Yeah, I feel like we've done a great job. I'm wet, literally. Like there's such a huge flow of energy here, and like fuck, I'm grateful to you that it all happened. So anytime you feel disconnected, doubtful, resentful, in pain, whatever it is, just know that it is in your power to shift your state. You really gotta meditate on it. What I mean, what I imply when I say meditate, you have to connect to your heart center, to the to that spot in your system that has wide range of channels that are creating worlds. I'll see you around. I'll record more of these podcasts. I feel like we are done now. I'm really satisfied and content and happy with how the things are right now. Thank you so much.